Welcome back to Chaos Collectibles. So a couple weeks ago when I was on vacation, I was on that pirate kick, right? So I ended up ordering that pirate ship along with a couple of Remco pirate figures. I spent some money I probably shouldn't have. I ended up reaching out to my buddy Sam, who owns Toyquest on Etsy. If you haven't heard of it, go to Etsy, check it out. Toyquest, he's got all kinds of Zolo figures, vintage figures, all that stuff. Dude's out of Canada, so it does take a while to get the stuff. If you're here in the States like I am. Anyhow, I ended up getting the 4 pirate figures that I didn't have. Used to have them, but then I sold them off, but always had them in the package, never opened them or anything. Anyhow, now I have all the Zolo pirates from the entire series. So far, Wave 1, Wave 2 should be probably pre-ordered later this year, early next year, something along those lines. Anyhow, this is Shreds Swashbuckler Ghastly Ribs. But yeah, here's the artwork on this package here. Pirates of the Galaxseas. Very cool stuff. It's got a sword. And then on the back, old school style. He's got the figures in the series along there. Down there's the warrior beast at the bottom. Really like the way that they do the artwork and all the cells in the back so you can see the other figures. So yeah, green skeleton. This next one's my favorite of the lot. Patch Plankwalker. I actually have 2 of these, but he doesn't have any of the original accessories. But yeah, eye patch is awesome. Like it. He also has the pirate sword. Same artwork on the packaging here. And it's a real shame because these packages are in pretty good shape, but I'm going to end up opening these bad boys up and setting them up with the rest of my pirates. All right. And this one, I don't have. This is Shreds Swashbuckler Marooned Crossbones. Again, pirate sword. Same packaging. Purple frickin' skeleton. Very cool. And then the last one is Crackers Macaw. Comes with a removable shirt. Again, pirate sword. And he is green. And he's got that bird head. So yeah, very happy to pick these up. I don't know if you're watching, Sam, but thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. If you haven't checked his store out, it is Toyquest on Etsy. But I messaged him direct through the Realm of the Underworld fans Facebook page. Anyhow, since I'm on the topic of Sam's store in Etsy, I go on Mercari every now and then and check things out. So I'm going to go on a little bit of a Mercari rant here, folks. So I started looking at some stuff and been wanting this guy here. Because that eye patch is freaking hard to find, right? I have 2 of these figures and neither one of them had the eye patch. Anyhow, so I made an offer to somebody on there, and because I had one, and then I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, wait a minute, this picture looks really frickin' familiar. So I ended up going to Etsy and I looked at Sam's store. So I went back and started looking at this person's other listings, okay? Mind you, this person has 0 feedback whatsoever. And they took a bunch of Sam's listings, not just the pictures, but the entire listings, and took them from his Toyquest store from Etsy and basically copied and pasted them to Mercari. So yeah, I ended up messaging that person immediately back and said, hey, you stole this listing from Etsy. Please retract my offer. You're a scammer. So I called him out on it. So then I took things a bit further and I went to every one of their items, and you can comment on these items, and I said exactly that. You're a scammer. You stole these from Toyquest on Etsy. That way, anytime somebody goes to their store and they look at these items, my comment is right at the bottom of that page. Because these people are getting a little smarter at what they do, and I think it's a bunch of horse shit that they're out there scamming people. So then from there, I try to contact Mercari. And unless I were to get scammed, I can't contact them and let them know that these people are out there. There's no way to report them until after the fact. So that night, I was getting ready to go to sleep, and I got this email from Mercari saying that I made a derogatory comment to somebody in a message. And all I said is, you're a scammer. Retract my bid. I know where you got this from. That's all I said. So I replied to that email saying, hey, I can save you a headache. I can save a lot of your customers a headache. But at the same time, you don't allow people to be reported. So Mercari ended up coming to me and telling me that I did something wrong, when in reality, I'm just trying to prevent people from getting screwed over. But anyhow, it is what it is. It's how it works, right? Unfortunately. So another thing that I noticed on Mercari is when I made this offer to this person, before I even figured out this whole scamming thing. Oh, and mind you, I found 2 or 3 total on there. One was in Michigan, one was in Georgia, and I think there's another one. All had 0 feedback, 20 listings, all stolen from Sam's store. And the reason is I looked, pictures of the same, Zolo customs, exactly the same backgrounds in the picture and everything. Word for word, description, everything. Yeah, I lost my train of thought here. Oh yeah, when I put that bid on there, it now gives you a total of what you would pay. So you have your price of the item, you have your shipping, you have your tax. Now they're charging you a service fee. So I'm thinking, instead of selling and passing it on to the seller, the buyer ends up paying the service fee on Mercari now. Never knew that. It must have been something that they just started, which I thought was pretty strange, but it is what it is. But anyhow, I just wanted to get on here, rant a little bit, kind of tell you, my experience with Mercari lately, show you these kick-ass pirate figures. And yeah, there you have it, everybody. Hope you all have an awesome day. Until next time. Woo!